Over 50 days since they fired James Franklin, AD Pat Kraft has been searching for their new head coach. Well, everything started to really come to a head over the last 5 days as BYU coach Kalani Sitake has had multiple conversations with the school about the opening to replace Franklin. They figured out some NIL things, recruiting, potentially staff, and then it happens. Kalani Sitake took his name out of the running for the Penn State job. He will stay in Provo. He's getting a fat bonus. They're going to invest more in the NIL landscape. And really, all it took was the founder of Crumble Cookies coming on and saying, you know what? This is probably be a smart move to keep our coach here in Provo, especially, by the way, since you're preparing for a Big 12 championship game this weekend and also potentially the college football playoff. This is a disaster for Penn State, a disaster. And it's also embarrassing. It's been over 50 days since they fired James Franklin. And guess what Franklin's doing? He's taking a bunch of recruits from Penn State and bringing them to Virginia Tech. Early signing day is on Wednesday. That'll surely go on for a few days as players are able to sign. But the problem is Penn State doesn't have a head coach. This has gone on for way too long now, and they thought they were going to be able to land the plane with Kalani, but he said, you know what? I'm going to take that fat bonus out there at BYU. I'm going to take that NIL investment. Thank you, Crumble Cookies. And he's going to stay because also it just really didn't fit. Did Penn State get played in this situation? I think it's half and half. But at the same time now, things are not so happy in Happy Valley. If they don't get this thing figured out here in the next few weeks, it's going to be even worse for AD Pat Kraft, who again has had over 50 days to find a head coach. And once it got out there publicly, according to our sources, Kalani Sitake had to hold a team meeting on Monday to inform his players that, yes, this is going on. I haven't taken anything yet, but just to keep you kind of updated. That's how far along the situation got out in Provo with BYU. And then the donors stepped up. The church stepped up. The university said, we can't lose this guy. So now Penn State's problems get even worse because they're going to continue going down this list. Is Jeff Brom at Louisville going to take the Penn State job now because he would be fifth, sixth, seventh on that list? The perception is reality. They should just go out and hire Dan Mullen to be the head coach. He's done wonders at UNLV and he's coaching the SEC, and I'm sure he could win at Penn State. Bottom line is, Penn State now, AD Pat Kraft, it's embarrassing. And they better figure out a way to fix this quick, which means probably ponying up a lot more money than they initially thought that they would have to.